Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
What is going on, everybody? You already know who it is. We don't even need an introduction today, honestly. We don't. I just have to get some thoughts off my chest. Something is eating me away. It's burning me alive. I gotta talk about this, okay? Because all day I'm listening, to Philly sports radio, and they're talking this and that, and Zach Ertz has regressed. He's not a good player anymore. A fallout with the organization. No, I gotta talk about this, okay? And just listen, because I'm gonna keep it real short and simple. Nothing I'm about to say is officially reported. Nothing I'm about to say has been, come out in the media or the news or anything. And I want to first and foremost say, with this whole Eagles season, with everything on a downhill right now, Carson Wentz not looking the same, all the things, injuries, all of it put together. The one Eagle I am the most disappointed with is Zach Ertz. I mean, I'm calling you out, Zach. Not only are you playing bad, but you're not around. Where's the accountability? Where's the leadership from a guy like Zach Ertz, who others are looking upon to step up and be there? Where is he? I mean, I haven't heard from Zach Ertz in weeks. I'm calling Zach Ertz out, and it sucks because he's one of my favorite Eagles, a great guy in addition to a football player. He's got to be better, and he's got to be here, okay? And I'm not making any excuses for Zach Ertz at all, but with everybody talking, Zach Ertz had a fallout with the organization. Yeah, he might have. Him and Howie probably had a big dispute over the contract situation. Maybe him and Doug. Who knows, him and Carson. All right. And maybe Zach Ertz has regressed a little bit. But look, he's 30 years old. He's 4 years older than Dallas Goedert. And he's looking for a big payday. And the Eagles did not make the wrong decision keeping Zach Ertz past this past off season, like into this year. They did not make a mistake doing so, okay? Because this is the last year where the Eagles had the commodity of using a 2 tight end set and really being unstoppable. But unfortunately, with injuries to, our wide receivers, Dallas Goedert had a huge game in week 1, and now Zach Ertz does not look the same. Let me tell you, okay? Everybody's trying to spew different stories. Here's the main thing. And I'm 99.9% sure about it. Zach Ertz is injured. He is severely injured, okay? Again, no excuses at all. Zach has to be there. And, if he's putting himself out there injured, and that's why he's not being able to play, sure, I'm pissed off about it. But Zach Ertz has not regressed. He's not worthless anymore. He can still play. But he's hurt. Now, again, I have a problem with Zach Ertz. The other day on that Wentz interception, he gets bumped and stops running. Yeah, you got to show more heart than that. You got to show that you want it. You got to show that you still want to play the game of football at a high level. But I really think the guy can't move. I think he has a serious, significant injury that I do think will come out in the coming weeks. And he's probably going to miss some severe time because of it. But I'm fine with it, okay? The Eagles didn't make the wrong decision keeping him. But, at the same time, we know in football, in sports, in life, things go bad sometimes. You get a bad break. And Dallas Goedert, after having a monster week 1, we're looking for him to show he's going to be our next tight end of the future, which he started off the year as. And then he goes down, and now Zach Ertz seems to be the same exact way. But let me tell you why, okay? Because a lot of people are going to try to paint this out to be, the whole dispute between him and the organization, and they're having a falling out, and they just can't communicate anymore. Let's think logically about this, okay? If you are in the position of Zach Ertz, and you get a perfect opportunity when you are pretty much going against Dallas Goedert, trying to show the Eagles that you are the man, and you can still be that guy and should deserve to be paid that way, whether it's even the Eagles or another organization. And Dallas Goedert goes down, and we lose other receivers, and we have no help on the field, just like the end of last year. Zach Ertz played through a lacerated kidney and whatever else. This is the perfect time for Zach Ertz to step up and be the man, to go out there and get 8 to 10 targets a game. Now, maybe Carson's not throwing it to him a lot, but I don't think he's open. And he's never been the biggest yak guy, the biggest separation kind of tight end or receiver. But Zach Ertz has hands, but he's not getting any separation. And I'm just telling you, this is the perfect opportunity for Zach Ertz to strike. And with the way he's played, 5 catches the last 2 weeks? I mean, he's played absolutely terrible for the first 5 weeks of a season. He is hurt. If you're Zach Ertz, even okay, the Eagles don't want to pay you. We have our younger guy in Goedert who's going to be the man going forward, and we can't afford to pay both of them after this coming year, right? Well, why aren't you putting on a showcase right now? This is the perfect time. Zach Ertz, either way, he wants to get his top dollar contract compared with some of the other top tight ends in the league. So Zach Ertz would be putting himself on display right now. It just doesn't make sense for people to paint this as, oh, Zach Ertz is unhappy with his contract, so he's coming out here and huffing and puffing and not giving it his all. No, he would be doing the opposite. Let's think logically about it. And in terms of the Eagles, well, let me tell you, again, I don't think they made the wrong decision keeping him. But like I said, things go wrong, take a wrong turn. And now, at this point in the season, they are not going to be able to trade him. So he needs to step up. And if he wants to show he has any worth, if he wants to get his contract this upcoming season, whether the Eagles trade him or whatever happens, he needs to play better, but I just don't think he can because he's hurt. But the Eagles have no trade value with how he has played because other teams now have leverage that we feared, right? You can't go and get a first-round pick for Ertz. You can't go and get a major piece on a defense, for example, because they're going to look at how he's playing and say, well, if we bring him here, he's going to want a top contract, so why would we go out and even spend any capital on him? And now the teams have leverage, and the Eagles would either have to bulge on, a very insignificant deal, right? Or just send them for pretty much nothing. Or another team would have to be that dumb to go ahead and give us a haul for Zach Ertz, hoping that they would have the assets to pay him and hoping he would be able to turn it around right now. But I'm telling you, all signs point to it. There's just no other explanation for it. The Eagles are injured out the wazoo. Guys continue to go down. Why isn't Zach Ertz on that list? He's injured, mightily injured. It is very unfortunate that things are kind of turning out this way, but the one constant with the Philadelphia Eagles, in my opinion, is usually solid tight end play. And Zach Ertz has been that for us. He's been a veteran. He's been a leader. Again, no excuse not to be a leader right now. And to be outspoken and be a vocal leader or whatever. I mean, you've helped us win a Super Bowl. You've been a key part of this offense for years. And the way you are handling yourself right now is miserable. The Eagles better hope. They better pray to the football gods that Dallas Goedert returns soon and that he looks like he did in week 1 and continues to do that going forward as he starts to get more touches now, because I don't even know if we're going to end up seeing these two on the field together this season, which is what we had hoped for. And the Eagles are going to have to hope that Zach Ertz shows some signs of promise. They're going to have to play him up and put him in situations to make it look like he's still a credible tight end if healthy, because they're going to have to get as much as they can back for him now before things really get out of hand, and they got to hope that Dallas Goedert is the man. I believe he can be, but again, I wanted to see it more this year, especially in a bigger role, and I want him to stay on the field, so I hope he returns soon. Zach Ertz still has, honestly, probably at least 4 to 5 solid years left in his career, and he's going to be a good tight end on another team. The problem is just that we have a young, upcoming stud who's probably even more physically talented and gifted, and he's better. I mean, it just is what it is. And honestly, I just know when a guy has regressed versus when he just looks out of it, when he looks different. And that is Zach Ertz right now. There is no other explanation than being injured. But hey, that's just my take on it. You guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Appreciate you for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Perfect.